I'm making a video about getting started with hamsters. Okay, so I'm going to teach you about hamsters. Here's some short hair hamsters, which are easier to take care of because you don't have to groom them. And the long hair hamsters are harder to take care of because sometimes you actually have to groom them. I don't know if one of them are grooming themselves right now. They're all sleeping in here. If you have any other furry friend, it's safer for your hamster to have a cage with, that's plastic. For example, I have this kind of cage. Actually, I have this exact cage. And you've got to get one that has a lot of space for your pet to roam around. This is a good one, for example, because here's where the wheel is, and they have a little slide, and they've got tubes and a lot of places to crawl around. There's all different kinds of hamster bedding. Like, some's made out of wood and paper. Some's made out of just wood. Some's made out of little paper pellets. And this is what I use for my hamsters. We use this because it's recycled. It's recycled things. Here's a type of food right here. This is like the same thing as Fiesta Max, but it's just got a great new look, it says. I don't know why it says this there, but and you can also get your hamster the diet pellets. Those are good for them too. Here's a couple different toys you can get for them. And here's one to chew on. Toys for the hamster to chew on is very important because if they don't have anything to chew on, their teeth will get so long they can't eat anything. Now, if you get a hamster, you'll need a hamster ball. Now, this exercise ball is for mice and robots hamsters. This one, I have the same thing, and this right here actually comes with some food for the hamster. Now we're gonna have to set the cage up for the hamster. As you can see, this cage is empty. First, you have to put the bedding in. Reasonable amount of bedding. Okay, thick enough. And it's time for their play structure. You just place it in and make sure there's no bedding under it. So you can scoop out a little place to put it. Now we're gonna have to clear a space for the food bowl so your hamster does not, or in our case hamsters, does not tip over the food bowl like they did when I first got them. We're gonna need some of this. I'll put a couple of diet pellets in there. If you have any attachments, you put them on. To get the wheel on, here's how you do it when you have a habit trail cage. You just hold it together and tighten the wheel. And rotate the ring. To get the water bottle on, it's this. You just hold it together and rotate the ring. Carefully get the water in here because we don't want it leaking. So we do it quickly, but still carefully. Very carefully. If you have a dog or a cat or any furry friend that might endanger your hamster, before you handle the hamster, you have to get that animal into a place that is far away from the hamster when you're putting it in its cage. And when you place the cage up somewhere, you have to make sure your other pet cannot. Once you've put your other pet away, then you have to get your hamster. This little girl is Maddie. Now she is the escape artist, and we have to make sure when she gets in, we carefully lock the door to the cage. And you have to hear the snap. If you don't hear the snap, that means the cage isn't done locked tightly. And there you have it. You've just put your hamster in the cage and fixed the cage for it.